If I was in the clothing niche, this is what I would do for my videos. I recently got a comment asking to do an intro on this video. However, I'm not going to be able to do a full intro on this because there is some things I would need in order to make it where I would want it to be. But I'm going to explain that along the way. I'm also going to give some tips on how I would make this intro better. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to give a bonus tip to how to make your thumbnails even better so that way you're guaranteed to get clicks. All right, so the channel I'm reviewing is Kisses from Kai. I don't know if it's Kai or Key, so if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. Right now, I'm gonna go to her channel real quick. So from her channel, she has 738 subscribers, 7 videos, and they are all try-on kind of hauls. Looks like all different kind of outfits, clothing stuff, big hauls. I see a lot of Sheen. I don't know how to say the name right. Sheen, Shine, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But a lot of try-on hauls. If you notice too, we have 3 videos that actually did pretty good on that channel. For not having a lot of subscribers, we call these outliers. And if you see, I actually have an extension for that. So you can kind of see 32x. So a year ago, this one got 63,000 views. So she 32x that video compared to her subscriber count, 2.5 from 3 weeks ago. And then from 8 days ago, almost 1% X on that. So we're going to break down the intro. We're actually going to do this video right here, the one from 3 weeks ago, because this is the one I'd be able to edit the best, and I'll explain why. And then also I'm going to give some tips along the way, so that way you can improve this if you are in the clothing niche, and that's something that you're trying to improve on. So we're going to go right into the video. So I'm just going to click on her video, and we'll watch quick.
Hi guys, it is Kalia. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a workout outfit video showing you all of my favorite things I love to wear to the gym or to my outside activities. This first one is for tennis, when I'm going out for tennis with my friends.
Okay, so we're 15 seconds in, and this is why for me this would be hard to edit right now from just taking the clip of this, which I'm still going to do some of. The problem with this is it's a voiceover. A lot of voiceovers are hard to do because I need a lot of extra B-roll, and I don't want to pull stuff that isn't from the actual person, because I do feel like you want to make it as personable as possible. So if it was me, I'd be making different B-roll cuts of myself, either different angles of me trying on the outfits, or maybe me buying it, going through the cart and buying it online, or maybe in the store, showing different kind of B-rolls of that. She talks about tennis, maybe me playing with my friend tennis. If you're going down that route where it's kind of, again, being more personable, you have to take a lot more B-roll to make it more entertaining up front. However, the easy way to do that, so you don't have to do all this B-roll stuff, would be for her, instead of doing a voiceover, for her just to talk in front of the camera like this, and take this as a separate video. So she can still do this other one and talk over this, but the voiceover would be literally you talking into the camera like this, and you can put yourself in the lower thirds of the video, so that way you can kind of see both. So it also grabs my attention a little bit more. When you're talking over this video right now, it's hard for me to kind of pay attention to what you're saying along with what you're doing, because a lot of it is just you kind of moving around and it doesn't kind of go together, if that makes sense. So that's something I would change, is I would either not do a voiceover, or if you do, you got to put your face in it somewhere, so that way I can understand that you are talking to me, you are explaining this, whatever. Okay. Or if you don't do that at all, you got to do extra B-roll, which just takes more time. Okay. So that's the first thing I would change. So now we're going to go to my editing software real quick, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that I changed myself. So one of them being, in the beginning, she starts with, and actually let me go back to that. She starts with saying,
Hi guys, it is Kalia. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be...
So I think it's Key. It is Key. Okay. So Kalia. So she goes, hey, my name is Kalia. Welcome back to my channel. All right. We talked about it in the last video. So I would take that part out, because they already know if they're coming out of your channel. They don't know who you are, because I guarantee out of these 4.9 thousand views that you got from this video from 3 weeks ago, guarantee about 90% of those are people who don't follow your channel, so they don't even know who you are to begin with. So don't even worry about announcing yourself, because they're here for one reason. That reason is to see what outfits you're talking about. It's okay like later on to say like, hey, my name is this, blah, blah, blah. But the intro, remember, is the most important. You need to grab them in. So I would start with either going right into the video, or again, showing those B-rolls about what you're going to be explaining. Because the biggest thing is this. You want to deliver on the promise. So your promise was that there's workout outfits for gym or tennis, okay? I see the promise because I can see a visual of it, but now I want to hear you say it as well. So I would want to hear you say like, okay, so this is my tennis outfit that I found at X whatever, and then I'm going to try it on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Right? So I would take out that part, which is about 5 seconds.
Hi guys, it is Kalia. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a workout outfit.
So you just say today's video. I would just start with today's video. I'd be like, today's video is about whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or again, it's also the way you framework how you create the hook. So instead of saying like, today I am doing XYZ, right? They already know that because they clicked on the video. So I would start with something that really hooks them. So it'd be something like, I can't believe I found this workout outfit that makes me, number one, look great at tennis, but number two gets heads turned. Like something like that, to where it's like, oh my gosh, like I gotta see what this outfit looks like, and I gotta see how she's styling it, because now it's bringing me in. Instead of, today I did this and whatever, we're gonna talk about this. It's not the same hook. Same thing when you went on this video right now. Go back to the beginning of the video and you can see the hook I led with that got you to stay for the video. So that's the part I would fix on that part of the intro, is just kind of how you wording it. And again, getting rid of the, hey, my name is this, blah, blah, blah. I would just go right into it with a super big hook that has to do with your title and your thumbnail. Next, I love that she got into her video within the first 10 to 15 seconds, which is great. She already talked about tennis, and this is the outfit for that. She loves it. Great. Okay. Now, I'm a visual person, so I want to see, number one, because I clicked on this video for a reason. I wanted to know, how much it cost, where you got it from, and if it looks good or not. Okay, so a couple things I would do with that. One, I would put on the screen where you got it from. Two, I would put on how much it was. And then three, I would put on almost a scale or maybe a thumbs up, thumbs down if you like it or not. And then you can let everyone else judge themselves in the comments if they think it would be good for them or not. Right? So you did do that in a recent video, which I know you asked me to actually do that recent video. Reason I didn't do that is because it wasn't in a widescreen, and we will look at that in a second, and I'll explain that. But the next part is, we just talked about having those things on the side, so that way you can kind of know, okay, how much it is, this and that. There is two ways, if I was you, that I would do it that would make you stand out and look a little bit better than what I saw on your previous video. So this was the previous video.
Here I have this blouse, which I love. The color is really pretty.
Okay, so it was shot in a vertical, and then behind it looks like either doors or something like that, a wall maybe, and then you just had the writing over that. Okay, simple, to the point. I get it. It's not bad, but to make it look better, more professional, but also kind of have your own style to it, so it's not like everyone else's, this is what I would do. Is I would still shoot in this horizontal like this, because you have more room to play for editing. You can zoom in, zoom out, all that kind of stuff. Next, what I would do is I created this right here, which is, it's just a little screen where I literally just took the opacity down, and so now like half of your screen is a little grayed out, but I still have you in that center part. So it's like you're modeling here, and then I got the words that are going to come up of how much it is and all that kind of stuff, right? So I kind of have that side by side, which is appealing to the eye of a viewer, especially when you're talking about clothing. Next, I did a little edit myself, and what I did, again, you don't have to go this extreme, but what I did is I actually took her and I took a screenshot, and then I got a PNG file. So I got the transparency where I took away the background, put it in a PNG file, and then now I can put it anywhere on the screen. And so what I did was, and you'll see the edit right here,
or any type of other outdoor
So, and let's just say the screen
for things
was
like
this
outdoor
before.
tennis or any type of.
So I literally had it on her body, and then it came off. Okay, and so if you see, also I had it even with the table, so it kind of just all lines up. Another thing I want you to notice is the way I zoomed for her being in this side. I also put it with the window ledge. Use a lot of lines when you're using editing. So right here is a perfect divider for me to do this. The next thing I did is, again, this is a little fancier. You don't have to go this extreme. But now let's talk about and I came up with prices. I don't know what this is or how much. I wasn't really paying attention. So
Any
you'll
type of
see.
other outdoor activity where
So already right there, okay? It's you modeling it, so I can see I got a visual of how much it is. Okay, the shirt was 15, the skirt was 25, and I see the picture of you wearing it. Then I look to the left and I can see you moving around, so it's still regaining my attention every time. So I might be looking at that, but then I might look over and look how you twirl, and I'm like, oh, I like how the skirt, dances when you move. I don't know, but something like that. The other thing you could do, if you don't want to go as extreme as this, which this honestly isn't that hard to do, the other thing you can do is just keep that gray screen like I did, the opacity down, and then just have the words type in. So it looks like this.
you want to make sure that that wind is blowing.
And then you could just have them keep coming down and then do a new screen, right? Again, gains my attention. I put the typing over it so you can kind of hear the typing. So again, I can hear it, so that also makes me more engaged in the video. And then when something's moving, it's re-grabbing my attention. So
That wind is blowing through the shirt and through the skirt, but
something like that, okay? So those are my recommendations on that. Honestly, the videos aren't bad at all. I do think you're quick to the point, but I think if you create a better hook in the first 10 seconds, I think your videos will do even better than they're doing now. But so far, it looks like you're off to a good start. And I'm actually going to give you 2 bonus tips. So if you stay to the end, here you go. So the one thing I want to say for her in particular, okay, if I was to do some research on her channel, she only has 7 videos up, but off of those 7 videos, and I look at the videos that perform the best, which were these 3, right? Oh, these 4 right here, okay? Of those 4, the most 2 recent ones, which did good for almost 5,000 and almost, 1.5, almost 2,000 right here 8 days ago. One thing I noticed was petite fashion, okay? And I also saw on this one, the one where she did the petite fashion, and she could probably tell you this as well if she sees this video, that she changed her title about 3 times. And at first, she was around 300 views maybe in the first day, 200 views maybe. And then after that, it was kind of slow. After she changed it 2 more times. That's when it got that big push. And this was the biggest push. So changing it, I think petite fashion for her is a keyword I would go after. And I even did some research myself, and I can kind of show you. This is through TubeBuddy. I use TubeBuddy. I also use vidIQ, and I kind of just played around with some keywords, and you can see it just gives you like a search volume, competition, all of that, right? So for her, like the petite fashion is big. Another one is petite styling tips. Fashion Overhaul 2024 petite fashion spring 2024. So I would use all of these in your title every time. So for her, I think that might be the audience that she needs to hit, because that's something that's resonating with her channel. Okay. Try on was in 1, 2, 3 of these. That all was good. So maybe you put try on in there. The other thing is this one did the best, and the reason I think it did the best was because it has sheen in it. If you put sheen in these, I think they could have performed a little bit better. And you even put it in the thumbnail right here. So I would even just put that in here, because that's a major keyword. Even though it's more generalized, it definitely will help you rank a little bit more if you're doing some SEO. So in the long term, that'll help you out. And the last tip is the thumbnail. So for the thumbnail, that's the biggest thing I think that we can fix on her channel, would just be her thumbnails. They're not bad at all. I like that they're very, I guess, like relatable, very authentic, because it's not, overproduced, which is awesome. But there is things that, again, I would want to click on. So if I was a girl and I want to click on it, the biggest thing would be, number 1 is the outfit. Can I see the outfit enough from the thumbnail to where I want to click on it and see more about it? Is there something in the way you're expressing whether you like it or you don't like it? Because now I want to know, why do you like it? Why do you not like it? So for the one that has 4.8 views, 8K views, for that one, your back's turned, you're kind of far away, you got some shadows going on in the room, so it's kind of hard to see like what's going on. So what I would do is I'd zoom you up a little bit, and I'd have the outfit on, whatever, and maybe make a face like, like thumb up, thumb down, I don't know, come up with something if you want to do peace sign, whatever. And then I'd have a couple words, like 3 words max on the side, like totally worth it, or best workout outfit, or this turned heads. Something that's catchy that way someone wants to click on that because they can see what you're wearing, and then what the text says, relates. And then when they go to the title, it all comes together, and now you deliver the promise in the video. That's what I was focused on the thumbnail. And honestly, if you fix a thumbnail, your click-through rate's going to go up, and then overall, you're going to start getting even more views. So right now she's off to a great start, getting a lot of views, but I think also she's going to gain more subscribers and stuff as long as she focuses on thumbnail, title, and then again, those hook and the intros. Thanks for letting me review your channel. If you guys want me to review your channel, all you gotta do is comment it down below. I will check it out and hopefully be able to do it in an upcoming video. And if you haven't seen any of my other ones that I've done, you can go right here where you can see all the other videos I fixed the intros on. So go ahead and check that out, and I'll see you there.